I created documents, composed emails, and even guided ChatGPT, all completely hands-free. This is Wispr Flow AI, a voice-first writing and productivity tool built for coders, leaders, and busy professionals who'd rather dictate their ideas than type them. It's far more seamless than the usual voice dictation apps. I've tested Wispr Flow myself across multiple apps, and in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how it works, what stood out, and what didn't. You will find links to all the exclusive discounts in the description below. Here's how Wispr Flow actually works. Whenever you move your cursor inside a text box, a small bar pops up at the bottom center of your screen. If you're on Windows, just press Ctrl+Win, and on Mac, you'll use Function. That instantly activates dictation, and for your convenience, you can change them anytime in the settings. For testing, I tried it across different apps, Google Docs, Slack, and even ChatGPT, and it worked seamlessly. And here's the cool part. If you activate hands-free mode using hotkey plus space, Wispr Flow keeps listening without you holding anything down. Perfect for long explanations or when your hands are literally doing something else. Now, let's talk about speed. Wispr Flow claims it can hit around 179 words per minute, which is extremely fast for speech to text. So to test that, I dictated a complex paragraph at full speed. Even with messy phrasing and intentionally fast delivery, it captured almost everything. It's genuinely impressive, especially compared to standard dictation tools that freeze when you talk too fast. One quick setup tip. Go to Settings, Microphone. Pick the exact mic you want, and make sure system permissions are enabled. This avoids the random not hearing you issue that usually ruins first impressions with voice tools. Now, let's move into the part that actually separates Wispr Flow from generic dictation tools, the AI-powered editing. First up, real-time corrections. One thing I immediately noticed is how clean the transcript looks even while you're speaking. Wispr Flow automatically removes filler words like, like, you know, without you having to think about it. And on the screen, it appeared as a clean, professional sentence, no fillers at all. It also does course correction in real time. I tried something like, the plan is for Tuesday, no, wait, for Thursday. And Wispr Flow erased the first version and kept the final one. This is something basic dictation apps almost never get right. With them, you usually end up manually deleting half the sentence. Here, it just adapts. It feels more like talking to an assistant than writing a transcript. Next, automatic punctuation. Wispr Flow uses AI to punctuate everything for you. Whether you're listing items, apples, bananas, avocados, or asking a question like, "What's the weather today?" it formats and punctuates it perfectly. This saves so much time, especially for professionals who dictate long emails or documentation. You get clean, structured writing without having to say comma, full stop, or question mark every few seconds or editing manually afterwards. Now let's check the notes section. Inside Wispr Flow, there's a built-in notes space where you can dictate directly. Everything you speak gets saved, and you can edit it later. From what I've tested, this is perfect for quickly capturing ideas from lectures or meetings, organizing scattered thoughts, building a revision-friendly knowledge base, or simply getting your thoughts out without touching your keyboard. Next, the voice commands. This is a premium feature. This switches Wispr Flow into command mode, where your voice becomes your editing tool. For example, I highlighted a paragraph and said, "Make this sound more professional." The tone instantly changed. Then I highlighted a plain list of names and said, "Turn this into a bulleted list." Done. Perfectly formatted. This makes editing feel effortless. Instead of manually tweaking tone or formatting, you just say what you want, and the tool handles the rest. It reduces so much friction when you're polishing text under pressure. Now let's talk about personalization and vocabulary. Wispr Flow learns your vocabulary automatically. Any word you correct, unusual names, uncommon spellings, technical terms, gets saved to your personal dictionary for future use. I tested this by adding a custom spelling like Shoban instead of Shoban in the dictionary. After saving it, I dictated the name again, and Wispr Flow wrote the correct version every time. Super helpful if you work with niche terminology or unique client names. You can also save snippets, which act like voice shortcuts for long phrases or repeated lines. For example, I saved a product email as a snippet. Now whenever I say the shortcut, Wispr Flow instantly inserts the entire email without me repeating it. Imagine doing this for templates, intros, product statements, anything you type constantly. Together, these features make Wispr Flow feel more like a personalized writing assistant than a basic dictation tool. Now let's look at the part where Wispr Flow starts feeling surprisingly intelligent: tone, customization, and language handling. First, tone and style. One thing Wispr Flow does differently is that it adapts your writing based on the tone you select or even the app you're typing in. So, I tested all the tone presets. The difference is clear and genuinely useful if you switch between professional emails and friendly chats throughout the day. But it gets even more interesting with app context, where Wispr Flow subtly shifted the style depending on where I was writing. This feature actually works as advertised. It feels like the tool understands where you're writing and adjusts your tone without needing commands. Next, let's move to system and language settings. If you find the flow bar distracting, you can hide it entirely from the settings with a single toggle. There's also an option to turn off forced AI formatting, which is helpful if you want raw, unformatted text instead of structured paragraphs. Now on to languages, and Wispr Flow really goes all out here. It supports 100+ languages, and switching between them is instant. I changed the setting and dictated a few lines in another language, and the transcription stayed accurate and smooth. There's also an auto-detect mode. I tested this by mixing two languages mid-sentence, and Wispr Flow switched in real time without breaking the flow. So yes, multilingual dictation works well, especially for people who often switch between languages at home, at work, or in research contexts. Overall, the customization, tone control, and language handling make Wispr Flow feel much more adaptable than generic dictation tools. It molds itself to how you work instead of forcing you into one rigid style. Now, let's talk about privacy and security. When you turn on privacy mode from the settings, Wispr Flow guarantees that none of your voice or text data is stored after a session. Nothing is saved on the servers, not your dictations, not your edits, not your corrections. Also, Wispr Flow supports HIPAA-compliant workflows, which is a game changer for medical professionals. Alright, let's break down the pricing. Wispr Flow does offer a free plan, but it comes with a 2,000-word limit per week. It's enough to test the tool and try dictation in your daily workflow. The Pro plan costs $15 per month, providing unlimited word limit, along with advanced features like the command mode. You also get pricing in your home currency, which is an added bonus. Wispr also includes a 14-day free trial of Wispr Pro, so you get full access before paying anything. So, here's my honest take on Wispr Flow AI. The dictation is fast and accurate, real-time filler removal and course correction make your workflow smooth, and AI-powered editing features like tone adjustment, formatting commands, and snippets really feel like having a personal writing assistant. As for weaknesses, a few minor glitches appeared during super-fast dictation, but nothing major that would interrupt daily use. Also, to keep in mind, everything depends upon how well you pronounce. So try out Wispr Flow using the discount link in the description and let me know your feedback in the comments below. And for another helpful AI tutorial, check out this video next.